Did you ever notice that our world is filled with music? And you can hear it everywhere. You can hear it in the cafes, you can hear it in music theaters, in just movie theaters. Because a lot of movies use music and they emphasize some scenes, characters, and emotions with that. And we go to see musical concerts, operas, and other things. And imagine if the world was without music, how would we live? And a lot of people take it for granted and think that music is not a real profession and that is not beneficial for people. I'm a musician, as you noticed already. I am a violinist, and I would like to introduce my world, my musical world, and through my experience, and persuade you that music is a career to worth building upon. Well, music, it has developed from over centuries, and it has developed so many different styles that it could fit for anyone. It also has great effect on our emotions, our state of mind. It helps us focus, it helps us relax. A lot of people listen to music to just relax and enjoy. And also, there was an experiment um, that showed that people who were interested in classical music, they were doing better in other things and other activities. Um, there was an experiment according to Harvard University. There was an experiment that took two groups of people, children, and one group listened to music by Mozart as a classical composer, and the other group did not listen to that music. And they took the same test, and the experiment showed that people who listened to the Mozart music, they did better on the exam, and they were more relaxed and more focused, more positive about their work. People who did not listen to Mozart, they were more stressed and did worse on the exam. So this showed that music has positive effect on people. Classical music is also widely used in medicine. There are things like music therapy, music to help reduce stress, music to help reduce illnesses such as epilepsy, for example. And it has shown that it really affects our brain and relaxes us. So it has a positive impact. A lot of people think that music is not beneficial and it doesn't have positive impact on people. However, proceeding career as a musician means that you have an opportunity to work with other people. For example, in early age, it's very important for children to socialize, and to do it through music is the most joyful activity you can do, because you can work with other people, you can travel, you can see the world and enjoy beautiful music. There is also a lot of music festivals and a lot of music camps, work opportunities that develop people and that they help to communicate with each other and gain experience from amazing teachers all over around the world. And the festivals often also provide scholarships for those who cannot afford to go some places. For example, I went to Italy when I was just 9 years old. I had no money to travel and I really wanted to see the world. And just because of music, because of the violin, I played a concert and a host family invited me to play there in Italy and live there for a month. In 2015, I also got a scholarship to participate in Switzerland in a music festival, which was amazing because I could never imagine traveling to such an expensive country. And finally, I won a scholarship to study here in the States, and I'm grateful for this opportunity because it brings me connections with so many people that I was not able to communicate with without music. Also, a lot of times there is a myth that music is not well paid. However, their average payment for a musician is about $50,000 a year. And of course, it varies from the profession to profession, but it can reach as high as 150,000 a year. As for example, according to LA Times, from LA Times states that Los Angeles Philharmonic receives 150,000 a year per person. But think about it, you get to work with amazing people, play amazing music, travel, and you get paid for it. Who wouldn't want the dream job like this? And it's just beautiful that you can travel and communicate with people and not sit in your office and struggle from not favorite job that you chose. One of my friends told me that every profession that reflects a passion or self-driven interest is a career worth building up on. And if you still think that music is a bad profession, you should research more and maybe prove yourself that it can be really interesting and challenging and very beneficial for you.